So yesterday, Kenley Jansen leaves Los Angeles for the Atlanta Braves, proving that the Dodgers aren't completely made of money. Maybe 90% made of money, but not completely. And USC gets embarrassed in the first round of March Madness, proving once and for all they are a football school. I am James. This is your daily dose of sports and snark for the greatest sports city in the world, Los Angeles. This is Faithful Angelenos. It is March 19th. I am in a tremendous mood. I am finally in the homestead. I am away from Des Moines, Iowa for a couple of days. I feel like a new man. You know, sometimes you look at your wife, your girlfriend, maybe a lucky Tinder date, and you say, well, I want to make this a romantic experience. And sometimes you look at your girl after you've been in Des Moines and it feels like you've been locked up in the federal penitentiary for 25 years. That's the only hint about last night I'm going to give you. So, what can we talk about today? Let's go to the scoreboard, get everything nice and caught up. The NCAA tournament yesterday, Miami knocks out USC in the first round of the NCAA 68-66. I posted a rapid recap of that game yesterday on this channel that you can find out about. The upshot is this. They just did not take care of the basketball. 12 turnovers in the first half alone. Coach Andy Enfield went apoplectic yesterday. He knew it, we knew it, everybody knew it. The Trojans were too sloppy and they get eliminated. Also yesterday, not a lot of bright spots to the Lakers season, but yesterday they defeated the Toronto Raptors 128-123 in overtime. You have got to look at this photo that's circulating after Russell Westbrook tied the game with 0.3 seconds to go. He drains the shot right in Drake's face. And Drake has this look as if somebody's just went in and stole all of his ugly sweaters. It's adorable. I realize I'm not as young as I used to be. I don't hate Drake. I've never understood it. How can you possibly be a hip hop star from the mean streets of Toronto? Like you're gonna rap about maple syrup and dressing up like Bill Cosby before, don't even get me started. Them some ugly sweaters. Also, Utah defeated the Clippers 121-92. Today, going back to the NCAA tournament, UCLA will play St. Mary's at 4 p.m. with a date in the Sweet 16 on the line. Also, the mighty LA Galaxy, they're going to play Orlando City at 12:30. In hockey, the Kings are going to take on Vegas at 1, and the Lakers are back. They're going to play Washington at 5 o'clock. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have been doing this channel for 3 weeks. If you like what you see, clickety-clack the like button. Clickety-clack the subscribe button. There's a notification bell. Hit that. And by all means, sharing is caring. Put this on your social media. Let people know we exist. And comment. I'm not God. I don't know everything. You're welcome to talk to me about this stuff. The main topic today is going to be the Los Angeles Dodgers, but we do have one little piece of business to get out of the way. The Rams have let go Johnny Hecker. The punter decides to sign with Carolina. Big whoop. In other news, the sun rose in the East and is going to set in the West. They had 19 free agents. They got to keep as many as they can, but punting is not a big deal. Kenley Jansen leaving for Atlanta. Now the Dodgers offseason is starting to make a lot more sense, okay? Like a couple of days ago, they signed Freddie Freeman to this contract that it was ridiculous. Averages out to $27 million a year for a 32-year-old man. He's going to be 38 by the time it's done. It's a crazy long contract. Now, they've stretched out the money. He's going to get paid until 2040. I'm going to be dead. Look, I think I speak for a lot of people when I say when you're taking your dirt nap, you really don't care anymore what the neighbors make. Okay? But you're sitting there at the time with that contract, and I'm thinking to myself, what the hell was the point of the Major League Baseball lockout in the first place? To control salaries? I guess not. It's not just Freddie Freeman, mind you. Carlos Correa signs with the Minnesota Twins last night, and it's for like 30 plus million a year too. I mean, there's a lot of money being thrown around right now. Kenley Jansen, he leaves for Atlanta. He's going to have a 1-year contract for $6 million, and he's going to pitch 1 inning. It's crazy money. Now, one of the reasons that the signing of Freeman was so bizarre to me was you're sitting there going, wait a second, they still have to go out and sign Kenley. But they didn't. And now we're starting to figure out why. Now, losing Jansen sounds painful. He is, without question, the greatest Dodger reliever ever. 350 career saves. You don't just say goodbye to that, or do you? Because we ran the numbers earlier today with the players that the Dodgers have let go in free agency, and with Freeman coming in. The Dodgers' payroll last year was approximately $277 million, which is amazing. I can't even fathom that amount of money, but right now it's $282 million. So they've only added $5 million to the payroll. So if that's the case, you're looking at Kenley Jansen and you're sitting there thinking, we don't need to hear Tupac on the loudspeakers when you come in that much. Go to Atlanta, dude. Do the stanky leg all the way to the mound from the bullpen. I don't care. Go ahead. Replace Tupac with Outkast. Okay. Ain't that big a deal. Not when you're going to have the lineup the Dodgers are going to have. Holy smokes. I mean, we went through the lineup a couple of days ago. Even with the designated hitter, there is not an easy out anywhere in that lineup. There's 4 MVPs on the Dodgers roster right now, including, of course, Freeman. And Gavin Lux, once again, the odd man out. He's just going to probably be a spot starter. But again, everything comes with a cost. Who are the Dodgers going to get out? Right? Who's your closer? We don't know yet. Now, it might be by committee. If you ask me, the first man up is going to be Blake Trinan. He's been a closer before. And they've also added a couple of other people who used to be closers. I think basically their idea is to see how things shake out over the long term, but Trinan's going to get the first shot. But then you're also saying, who are they going to get out in the rotation? This is not a rotation that you necessarily trust. It's very top heavy. I mean, when Andrew Friedman first came in to run the Dodgers, he had a couple of people he could trust. He had a young Clayton Kershaw, and he had Zach Greinke. And he's sitting there going, well, how the hell am I going to fill this out? And so he starts signing random starting pitchers. Guys with experience who were just iffy, right? So you're sitting there going, hooray, Greinke's pitching. Hooray, Kershaw's pitching. And then you would cringe. Then you would pray for rain. Because you're looking at this and you're saying, who the hell is Brandon McCarthy? Who the hell is Alex Wood? Brett Anderson, Scott Kazmir, Mike Bollinger, the list went on until they started building up their minor league system. And then they started getting people like we're about to talk about in a moment. Right now, it's the same thing for the Dodgers. You do have a couple of youngsters that you trust. You do trust Walker Buehler to be your ace. He's terrific. You do trust Julio Urias. And then you have Clayton Kershaw coming in now at number 3. But after that, you start cringing. Who's 4? Who's 5? They signed Tyler Anderson yesterday. Tyler Anderson, yes, last seen stinking up the joint both in Pittsburgh and Seattle. David Price, remember him? He was a throw-in for the Mookie Betts deal because Boston was trying to shed salary. What is he pitching? 70 miles an hour now? Yeah, All right, batting practice fastballs. We got you. Andrew Heaney. I think he got booed out of New York. I think he was their number 4. He couldn't hack it. Trevor Bauer, don't get us started on him. I've done 2 or 3 tapes on that guy alone. We don't know if he's going to pitch. He's getting paid for nothing right now because Major League Baseball doesn't know what to do about a guy who beat the rap on a sex crime. I shouldn't say that. I never went to trial. But the courts, Trevor Bauer. Let's just say he was innocent until proven guilty. He wasn't proven guilty, but we have no idea what the hell to think. Fair? They signed Danny Duffy yesterday, a guy who blew out his elbow last year. He hasn't pitched since June. We have no idea when he's pitching again. Same for Dustin May. So as you can see, the Dodgers are basically saying, look, we're going to try and put up 7 or 8 runs a game and pray to God, pray to the big Dodger in the sky that we're going to figure out how to get to 27 outs. It's a fascinating question if you're a Dodgers fan. Because this ain't your Dodgers, this ain't your father's Dodgers where the rotation was strength. It's all about mashing the ball over the fence and hoping for the best. What do you think? I'd actually like to find out who you think is going to be a 4th or 5th starter, because I have no clue. While you mull that one over, I'm going to watch the Galaxy play and get blind, stinking drunk. It's going to be a good day. I'm going to spend it with the wife. It's going to be wonderful too. If you like this video, by all means, like, comment, subscribe, share. We're going to be back tomorrow. We post a video between 9 and 10 a.m. every single day. I'm James. Thanks for watching. Faithful Angelenos is a Cortel Queso production. Be good.